I hope your day is full of goat cheese and feta cheese and American cheese. I hate American cheese. It's not real cheese. Let that be known. And provolone and pepper jack and sharp cheddar, baby, and Gouda and brie. And did I say goat? I don't know. There's so many damn cheeses. When you really sit down and think about all the cheeses there are in the world, there's might be a little too many cheeses. And some cheeses, like, let's just fucking get rid of. Starting with the Kraft single. Never need to see her again. Actually, it's definitely a him. Never need to see that single Kraft single again. He's gotta go. Also, what else? Blue cheese. Blue cheese is like a full-on, like, I don't know. That's like a science experiment. It's good, but it's like a damn science experiment. It's like blue. Like, I'm sorry, am I supposed to even be eating this? I think it's rotten. I think it's moldy. Throw it this way, sweetie. Guys, we have an amazing episode of Shank for you this week with the one, the only Craig Conant. But before we get into this week's episode of Shank with Craig Conant, there's a few things I want to tell you. I am coming to Vegas, Skankfest. That's right. I will be in Skankfest. I believe it's the second weekend of October. But the weekend before that, I will be in New York. I am opening for Joey Diaz in New York at the Microsoft Theater with Kim Congdon. It's going to be the best time ever. Come out, support live comedy. Come see your girls do what we do, which is tell jokes and have a good time with Uncle Joey. All right, we have an amazing episode, but before that, I'm going to ask you to look down at your feet right now. Are you wearing socks? If you're not wearing socks, ask yourself why. Socks are essential. They create a barrier between your foot and your shoe, and there's a lot of things that can happen between your foot and your shoe, you know? You need to protect the things that carry you around all day. You need to dress them up. I never wake up and say, hey, I wish I had less socks today. No, that just never happened. Whatever you're into, there's a pair of socks for you, whether you're into animals or Motley Crue or Brady Bunch or donuts or birds. There's a pair of socks for you. Give the gift of socks and support your favorite podcast. It's a great way to support the show by supporting the people who support the show. Shop ohyeah.com. That's 3 O's HYEAH.com. Discount code Sara10. That's SARA 10. And you can follow me at Princess Shank for more show information. I will be performing all over Los Angeles. I'm in LA at Silver Lake on Friday, August 5th. More information about that on my Instagram. And I got more dates coming soon, so be sure to check out my Instagram and my Twitter for all of that. If you're enjoying Shank, tell your friends about the show. Share the show with your friends. That's how we grow the show. Also, make sure to check out my podcast, This Bitch, with Kimberly Congdon. And let's do it. Let's get into this week's episode of Shank with the one, the only Craig Conant. Everyone, here it is. I'm gonna use like a pillow.
We'll put a rock under that side. Watch this. I got you.
What are you gonna do?
Watch this. This is not safe. Did it work?
That's actually genius.
Oh.
Oh shit!
I just put my key under the
You just put
leg
your
of the
key
tripod.
under the tripod. What's up, guys? Welcome back to
what's
another
up?
episode
How are
of
you?
Shank. Today's guest is the one, the only Craig Conant.
I'm good. I'm so happy. You're home. I love your home. I'm sure you get this every time. Her fucking home. There's a mountain over there.
Yeah, there's
a mountain.
There is. There's a mountain over there. I know. I want to eventually set it up so the mountain's behind me, so that people can know. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah,
this is like,
you got to.
Yeah.
Let's just turn around right now. No.
Should turn around right now. But then it's like there's shit over there.
This is the good lighting,
This
imagine.
is the good lighting.
We got God's lighting.
We got God's lighting. Thank you so much for coming over and doing the pod. You're one of my favorite comics to watch.
I love you. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
known you. I remember meeting you at an open mic at Rock Paper.
Oh yeah, I used to host a Rock
Yeah.
Paper.
Shit, what was that, 9 years ago?
That's so dark. But
8?
that was 9 years ago. How would you explain Rock Paper to like just someone who had never been there?
You open micers, you don't get it. You think you got it hard now? They have no
Yeah.
fucking clue.
They have no idea.
There was always homeless schizophrenic guys waiting, and they would be first. And you're like, how is he first?
You're like, yeah, he doesn't even have a home. How is he first?
Yeah, it was so dark that this guy haunts me. He's passed on now, rest his soul. But he's homeless, so he'd always have like shit stained shorts.
No.
And I guess he was on Letterman one time, so it was even sadder. Like he did
No.
make it, and now he's homeless and doing open mics as I'm trying to come up.
It's so dark when you're like young and you're like, I'm pursuing my dreams, and you get to the fucking open mic and there's literally people who have lost everything there trying to make it, like holding on by like a thin thread, and you're like, this is great. And at the time, like I was just stoked to be there.
I was so happy.
That's what's sick.
Pellegrino.
Yeah. Like I don't want to have a real job.
It was so fucking hard.
It was so hard.
And you hosted that shit. That's even harder. I was just a visitor. She sat in that mental illness.
I sat in the mental illness
hours.
of like the people were like, I need to get up now. I was like, bitch, no you don't.
No, you don't. I'm in charge. This is my... You just turned into a monster.
Oh, total monster.
Get me a cappuccino, bitch.
Yeah, and then
you want this 3 minutes?
And then there'd be like, it was like a coffee shop, but it was on Sunset, but it didn't feel like, it felt like it was just
illegal.
Yeah. Everything
I
about
knew the owner.
Yeah, I knew the owner too.
That's
why I got to be the host.
He's my buddy.
One of the guys that worked there didn't have teeth, but he was a writer. I remember that.
I'm learning lessons. I'm not gonna name names anymore. But one comic got caught stealing tip money.
No.
And then he denied it, and the owner, he's like, "Dog, I got you on camera. Like, watch." And he's like, "No, that ain't me." He's like, "It's fucking you." He's like, "You signed your name like on the open mic list and then dipped it." You know, people are nuts, dude.
Yeah, there used to be this one guy. I don't know if you remember him. His name was Scotty Barron.
That's who I'm talking about. That's who I'm talking about.
From Rock Paper?
Yeah. I want Jen to be my friend.
Yeah.
He's dead now.
No, I know he's dead. I was like, that's so fucking crazy because he was like, what was wrong with him? Was he schizophrenic?
I have no fucking clue. But if I were to guess, I would say that he peaked and he got into drugs and then he lost it all and he was squirrely. That's why we were talking. That's why I'm sober now. And I don't know if you are, but I hope you are.
I'm not on Adderall.
Okay.
I only smoke weed.
Oh, that's good. That's what I am.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God. Adderall, Coke, meth, it fucking...
Makes you...
You
missing teeth? Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I never even noticed that before.
Yeah, I got nice front row. That's all you need.
Yeah, that is all you need. Your front and bottom are pretty good, and they're white. So
I just fixed them. It was all metal mouth. It hurt so bad. I put all that money I made in my mouth. Oh,
no.
I got this shirt though. Look at
that's
this.
Sick. That's a sick shirt. Yeah. Wait. So how long into doing meth until you lost your teeth?
Okay, so that's a bit of a joke, but it's also not a joke.
Okay.
I was more into opioids. I was into Oxycontin, Vicodin, and I smoked a little heroin, whatever. But, I was more
Casual.
a pill pop. It graduates. And then when it was getting to shooting up, all my friends started shooting up. I was like, I'm fucking out, y'all. You're going to die. And then, of course, a few did. Why do I talk about dark stuff and laugh? Did you see that?
Yeah.
I was like, a few did. They're my friends. I love them. I grew up with them. I don't know how to. That's how I mourn.
Yeah. No, I get it.
And then I was a sugar fiend too, so I always like candy. And then when you get sober, you
double down on
double
candy.
down. And then like bad dentists growing up, it was just a hotbed. Sorry about that.
That was a very powerful burp. You've been drinking your energy
Thanks
drinks.
for having me.
Yeah.
I get turned up for these because we were saying it takes so much amount of energy.
It does. I'm drinking my coffee.
Yeah, I got my little energy drink. They gave it free to me on the boardwalk in Redondo.
This is the only Adderall I do now.
Oh, that's just great.
Yeah.
We're the same now, though. I just do coffee, yerba mate, natural energies, no more Bang. That's liquid meth, motherfuckers.
Dude, Bang gives me such bad anxiety.
Bang makes me want to kill myself. Meth at least made me enjoy myself. You know what I mean?
Would you have like the best time when you were on meth? Would you clean a lot?
Yeah.
Did you clean?
That's the problem. See, what motherfuckers don't tell you is this is going to get nasty, but don't do drugs. Meth is way better than Coke because it lasts longer and your dick works and everything's interesting and you want to clean. See, that's why everyone gets hooked. But then you lose your teeth and your family and your kids, so don't do it.
I had this friend who was addicted to meth in my 20s, and he started a cleaning business, which is actually like a genius way to profit off your addiction.
Yeah.
he would be like, he would clean like 3 houses a day and just be fucked up
That's the
on meth.
funniest shit ever. I mean, talk about that's synergy. Now that's synergy.
Yeah, that is synergy.
If you're on meth, start a cleaning business. It won't last long, but you'll have happy customers for 1 to 2 years.
Yeah.
And then you'll start stealing other shit.
For more meth.
That's so funny.
It was crazy.
Oh my God, did you do a bit about that? You should talk about that.
I should.
That's interesting. That's so funny.
Because I'm like, whatever happened to that dude? He's probably dead.
Yeah, you could take over. You're like, I'm on Adderall. Who needs a clean toilet?
Dude, the thing was, like, when I was on Adderall, my life would be a mess, but my closet would be so clean.
Yeah.
My floors would look amazing. I'd be like, I don't need to sleep.
I'm a mess, but have you seen the corner of my house?
Yeah.
There's not one speck of dust.
Yeah.
That's just dark because they give it to kids and shit. I know so many people that were just give into it at like 8. I'm like, that's meth.
No, it is meth. And it's hard as fuck to get off of it.
It feels like it's harder. No, I mean, it's all the same.
Yeah.
It's like comparing gin to vodka. It's all the same.
Yeah. So you don't drink, you're sober, right?
No, not
You're
a drop of
sober,
alcohol in
just
9
weed?
years. August 10th, actually, coming up real quick.
That's
No
cool.
narcotics and those are my rules. No narcotics and alcohol.
Okay.
God making I'm all right. I'll microdose a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't tripped. I'm 1 year back on weed. I do the California sober, whatever. I know a lot of people are like, okay, my shit is I went to the program a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like
AA?
if you're on, if you're not supposed to label it, but I'm retired.
Yeah,
you know?
okay.
But
okay.
they get mad at you for shit like that. I'm like,
Yeah.
whatever, bro. Anyways, like sometimes in this community, they'll say weed is a no-no, but head meds are okay.
Mm-hmm.
And benzos and Valium and you take Xanax for your anxiety. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, the Xanax is horrible.
Horrible. I'm okay. Like if your beliefs are nothing, I'll get on board.
Yeah.
But if you're like, oh no, we'll do the pharmaceuticals, but no God's gift to this earth, then I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. I like plant
It's-
medicine. I
Yeah,
believe that's
I'm all hippie. That's
Yeah.
why I saw your home. I was like, this is heaven. This is a mountain. Let's go climb it.
Yeah, it's the best.
It's such good vibes.
I'm so glad
Nature,
you like
baby.
it. Yeah, nature makes a big difference, at least for my mental health. When I was like living in on the east side in LA.
Shit, I was at least in WeHo, baby. You're on that east side?
Yeah.
Oh, that east side turned into the...
Turn into, it's like, what is it, post-apocalypse?
Motherfuckers don't realize it's zombie apocalypse. Like, we're not joking. There's human fecal matter. There's needles. There's drugs. There's crime. There's people stabbing people and getting out of jail the next day. The cops even say, like, this is, what's that movie called? You heard it? It went viral on the internet, on a TikTok.
I don't fucking know.
He said, The Purge, that movie, The Purge, where crime is legal. He's like, The Purge, he's like, this is worse than The Purge because The Purge was one day. This is 365. He said, it's not even a joke. Like, I thought it was a bit. Like, I thought it was fake news.
Yeah.
It was the sheriff of LA being to visitors, like, don't come. Don't come. There's too much crime. We can't compete.
No.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, this is even like, I joke. I'm like, oh, I like danger.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now I'm like, oh, this is terrible. Like,
do I need to start carrying a knife? Catch me with a shank.
you should
Shank with
carry
a
a
shank.
pistol, as inappropriate as that is to say in this climate.
A
Like,
pistol?
yeah,
Dude,
if you're
I'm
a tiny
scared.
female, you should carry a pistol.
A taser.
What the fuck is that gonna do?
I don't know because I'm scared of the gun.
I agree.
How do you feel about guns?
I got one.
You do?
Wanna see it? I'm just kidding.
You pull out in an AK all of
No.
a sudden.
Okay, so here's my shit on that. It's
Okay.
controversial to talk about. Like, absolutely, I want mass shootings to stop, and I want zero gun violence, and obviously,
Yeah.
that's common fucking sense.
Right.
But these idiots think, like, here's what they think. Like, you need to make all the guns disappear in order for this shit to work, and that is not possible.
Right.
By making insane gun laws, it's going to make law-abiding people obey.
Uh-huh.
No, you think criminals are going to obey? What is wrong with, like, I don't understand.
Yeah,
Like,
if you want to get a gun, you're going to get a gun.
what fucking fairy tale land do you live in? Like, you could get a gun as easy as a pack of Tic Tacs in this
Well,
country.
Technically, I can't because I went to the loony bin, so I'm not allowed to
Yeah,
get
I
a
knew I
gun
loved
for
you
about
for a
4
reason.
more years.
But that's what I mean. Like, you could just go to the hood and get one, or like
a gun dealer.
It's just, if there was more law and order, I would almost be on board. But it's just like, you're just forcing it. What happened when you make alcohol illegal? Rise of the mafia. What happened when you make war on drugs? Rise of cartels and all things dark.
Mm-hmm.
It's just going to look at places with no guns like Mexico. It falls into the hands of the government and the cartels, and then the population suffers.
Who knew you knew this much about guns?
I like history. I'm a YouTube guy. I smoke a lot of weed, so you watch this shit. I love pistols. You know, I grew up watching Jean-Claude Van Damme. I hate gun violence and murder. I'm not a monster, but like, let's be real. It's just insane. Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, no, I know what you're trying to say.
Like, I don't want you to have to carry a pistol, but I looked outside my window, and that shit is dangerous, and there's horrible criminals and violent people, and therefore that makes me go, you should carry a pistol.
But this is the thing.
But that's sad. That's sad. I don't want to say that. Walk Venice Beach at night and see if you have a different story. Whoever's questioning this.
Walk Venice Beach
at night, and then you'll be like, I need a bulletproof vest. I need John Wick. I need John Wick.
I need John Wick. Yeah.
That's what they don't understand. These streets at night or even the daytime. Anyways, too dark. How about nature?
Where are you from?
Los Angeles.
You are? I thought that. But where in Los Angeles?
Born in Harbor City.
Where's Harbor City?
Torrance, Lomita, South Bay, San Pedro, Carson.
Hell yeah.
Wilmington.
Hell yeah. I'm from LA
Redondo
too.
Beach, Hermosa. Got arrested in Hermosa.
For what?
Twice. In Manhattan once. Throwing firecrackers at police. Possession of a lethal weapon. And drunk tank running and evading police.
No.
Yeah.
So you've had your fun. You've had your fun. Wait.
Papa didn't raise no bitch. Son, get a pistol. It's fucking hell out there.
When was the first time you got arrested?
I was probably 22, 25, and then 20.
Like 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28.
Yeah, I always got bailed out and got lawyers. God bless you, Mama. I love you. Thank you. I didn't get touched in prison because of you.
That's so nice.
I know. God bless mommies saving us. Wild fucking. Shout out to Unconditional Love.
Shout out to Unconditional
Love. Anybody else.
Yeah.
Bye. Peace, son.
Yeah.
That was my father. See you later, fucker. You're on your own. But I also respect that too because it's like sometimes what people need to learn.
To learn the hard way.
Yeah, otherwise you just become an enabler. My mom's so sweet. She was an enabler, but thank God I had enough wits about me. I mean, I'm dumb enough to go into the depths of hell, but smart enough to hold on to the guide rail and pull myself out. You know
That's
what I mean?
how I feel too with my shit too.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, okay. After I was in the loony bin for 3 days, I was like, dude, I'm good. I'm good on the drugs. I'm good on the Adderall, dude.
It's just so funny because you told me that, and it makes my soul light up. And I was like, I love you even more now.
Well, it's funny because when I talk about it on stage, I was like so afraid to talk about it on stage. But then when I talk about it on stage, it's like people are like, oh, now I understand her more. Like,
no, it's the best. That honest,
makes
real
you
shit.
More...
Yeah, I only talk about the real shit. First of all, I can't compete against Fahim Anwar and Bill Burr, so I'm gonna stick
Fahim
about
Anwar is funny
because they'll make a joke about Uber, and I'm like, I can't. You know, I'm just saying they could write a joke about anything on this earth. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to just tell my stories. You know, that's my point to bringing up those fucking goats. Anyways, It's when you talk about that real shit, it's just, it lights people up because they're fucked up too. And they're just like, oh, she's fucked up, but she's still doing her thing. You know, like I think my goal is just like, just show the knuckleheads, like, you guys, you can get out. You can get out. Get out. It's bad.
And also, I think there's a reason why I have the experience, and then also I'm in this career. And I think you're supposed to share those experiences, right?
Yeah.
So that people feel less alone in it.
Shed light on the dark to make it easier for people to cope, as well as yourself, which is a beautiful mutual synergy right there. I know I keep throwing that word around.
No,
I just learned it.
I'm going to start throwing around the word synergy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I learned it recently. It feels good
2
to
days
use a big
ago.
word. No, but it's true because it's when we both win.
Yeah.
It's two positives or whatever.
I like it.
Yeah, rather than just ripping someone off and stepping on their head.
Ripping somebody off and stepping on their head. Do you have siblings?
Yeah, I got 2 older sisters.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
That's cute. I didn't know you had sisters.
Yeah, they're wild.
They are?
They're 5 and 7 years older, and I talk about them in my act on the road when I do longer sets, but not so much in town.
Mm-hmm.
And but yeah, this story, it's in my act. It feels weird to talk about, but it's in my act for a reason. They super glued my lips together twice.
No.
Yeah. They
super glued your lips together twice.
Yeah, once when I was like 4 or 5, and once when I was like 8. But on stage, I say like once when I was 5 and once 3 weeks ago.
Nah.
What else? They drink perfume, because I was a gullible kid, and I of course loved them and looked up to them. And they had one of those obsession ads, that brown bottle, that oval egg bottle.
Yeah.
And it had like a model drinking it out of a straw.
Uh-huh.
And they were like, do you want to be pretty like a model? And I was like, yeah, I want to be pretty. And then I think it was a female model too. That's what's funny. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm fine. And then I was like, yeah, I'll drink it. And I drank it and I just threw up. They had me drink Philip's milk of magnesia, which is a laxative because my middle name is Philip.
No.
They're like, that's for you. And I would just drink it, and my tummy always hurt, and I'd have diarrhea. And they mailed me Madonna's toenails, which were my sister Nicole's toenails.
No, they didn't.
And I saved them in a baggie for years.
What do you mean you saved Madonna's toenail
They cut their
clippings?
toenails off, and they put it away like a mail away giveaway. And then they're like, because we watched Christmas Story, like Little Orphan Annie, you mail away to get the decoder. And they're like, you mail away and you get Madonna's nails.
No,
And then I would be like, hey, it's in my act too, but it's made up punchline, of course, but this is all true. But I would be like bugging them for more. Like, hey, let me get more.
No.
Yeah.
No. So you really thought they were Madonna's toenails? What did you do with them? Did you
just
touch
saved them
them?
in a baggie for years, and I thought it was so cool. I was like, I got Madonna's toenails.
That's some serial killer shit, dude.
I was 6. I didn't know. I just thought it was cool.
That's hilarious.
I was like, she's on TV with the pointy bra, you know? Like, there's so much more. They did the Three Stooges, you know, and that.
Yeah.
My nose just went, and it was blood. They stuck their fingers in the hole of my throat. I just threw up.
No.
Oh, yeah, there's so much more. I was a fucker, though. After all they did to me, I still probably should apologize to them.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I was a pest. I was high on sugar. I was the baby.
You were high on
sugar. I'm a spoiled
sugar.
baby in a Mexican family. I ran a fucking muck. Yeah.
Do you get away with everything if you're a spoiled baby in a Mexican family? What's the vibe?
Yeah, and also they're just over it because they already raised 79 kids. So they're just like, go. And so you just eat sugar and dig in the dirt and go buck wild.
What kind of sugar were you into?
I was a big Kool-Aid kid. I drank a lot of Kool-Aid.
You did?
Tropical punch, lemonade, hand pour my own sugar.
You would hand pour it?
Yeah, it was bad, dude. It was like syrup. Like we'd freeze it in bottles and make popsicles with it.
Dude, in the 90s, people were rogue as hell with their foods.
Yeah, no one knew. We didn't know. Just fucking hand pouring CNH, bleach, Monsanto, high fructose corn syrup, sugar.
All of it,
just
shit.
Chugging it.
Snacking on trans fat.
Yeah, and top ramen and cup of noodles and.
Dude.
No wonder my tooth fell out. You know?
Top ramen and Kool-Aid took your tooth.
What in the 90s? What did they do to us?
Dude, they gave us like Tang and shit. What is Tang even?
Orange drink, Sunny Delight, Tampico if you're in the hood and you're in Carson.
A Tampico. We used to drink that in college. It's like the cheapest orange juice. You get it for food for less.
Yeah. How you going to make a cheaper Sunny Delight?
Yeah.
That's what Tampico is, a bootleg Sunny D. I'm sure there's even another one, but orange drink, grape drink, Tiki Punch, Shasta. Who's poor out there?
Oh, Shasta Tinky Punch.
Yeah, remember that shit?
It's like carbonated punch.
Yeah.
That was my shit. My parents would not buy it, but my friends' parents bought it, and I would fucking take some for later and put them in my sleepover bag. Like, that was my shit.
Yeah.
The Shasta fruit punch was so fucking bomb.
Oh, that nasty deliciousness. Those goops, those clear tubes with just green and red goop in it. It was called like goose or something. And you eat it. You just drink like syrup, sugar. You just drink cancer.
Yeah.
And just be like, and then parents would be like, why is my kid not behaving? Let's give him speed.
Yeah.
This is the world we live in. Wake up, motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's give them mambas and sour punch.
Let's give them a little bit of meth so that they can get good grades.
And then meth.
Yeah.
Oh, man. We made it through.
Hell yeah. We made it through, sort of. Catch us on stage now. Wait, so you've been doing stand-up for how many years? Probably about
well,
10?
yeah, at least, well,
11?
like 12 years, but the first
2010 did you start?
Yeah,
Same.
the first 2-3 years, so I did stand up, and I was so scared I ran to the second city and I did improv for 2-3 years, and then I came back, and that's when I really started meeting everybody and hanging out. So technically like 12 years, but probably like 9-10.
Okay.
The first 2 years I maybe touched the mic 4 times. I was too scared.
Yeah, I was scared too.
Yeah, I was just like, but I thankfully was smart enough to go stay in a comedy world. I was too thin-skinned. I was too sensitive. But I was like, improv safer. There's a team. You fall.
Oh yeah, you're like, I'm a part of something. Yeah. I did Groundlings.
Yeah. I tried. They took forever and didn't like me. And so
really?
I did Second City and UCB and IO West. And then after I did all that, I met Grant Lyon. He said, stop being a little bitch and go get on stage. And I thankfully listened. And and then I oddly now I'm afraid of improv, and I love stand-up. It's ass backwards.
I'm afraid of improv too.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Because I don't want someone else to fucking bomb for me.
Yeah, he's like, hey man, that's not where I was going.
Stop making it sexual.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like when I would do Groundlings, like all of a sudden it's like we're fucking. It's like, wait, what's happening? I thought it was just yes and.
That's a big no-no.
Yeah.
I would go blue, poo-poo.
Yeah.
They'd be like, stop it, Craig. I'm like, sorry.
They would get annoyed with me because my space work was off. They'd be like, you didn't put the lid back on the peanut butter, and then you didn't set it on the counter. I'm like, because if this was a real fucking acting job, there would be a counter, and I would have my own peanut butter.
Where's the lid? I forgot.
Yeah.
I don't remember where I put it.
Yeah.
It's not real.
Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah.
Just fake being a blind dude. I was pretty bad at improv, but when I was good, I was good. I was the anomaly, the wild card where you almost didn't want to work with me, but then every now and then it was like, bam.
You got lightning in a bottle every once in a while.
That shit was cracking. I was like, I don't know. I don't even know how I did that, but I was a scene stopper. I didn't know. And I was the weird guy, you know, because they're all trained actors, and I was this drug addict kid afraid of stand-up.
Yeah.
Because back then they didn't have, like now it's different. When I signed up, it was like improv for beginners, never touched anything, and then a little bit more improv for advanced actors.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just cheapskate. So I was like, I ain't going with the new booties. I want my money's worth. Let me go with the G's, the OGs. And then I was like, oh, this is a mistake, because nobody was afraid. And I was just like this, like, I was a raw, spastic, wild nerve. Exposed nerve is what I was.
Right.
And it hit or it didn't, and it didn't hit a lot.
Do you know what I didn't like about improv? They would make us do like weird like warm-up exercises.
That's so funny. It's a squirrel. Speaking of squirrels, shout out to the squirrel.
Just like leaves start pouring down on us suddenly. That was weird.
Yeah, I remember those games. Big booty, big booty, big booty.
What game is
big
that?
Big booty number 6, big booty number 4, big booty number 3.
I feel like they made us do like vocal warm-ups and shit. Like, ee-ow, ooh.
Yeah.
Like shit like that. Like, and I feel embarrassed just thinking about doing that in a circle.
Hey, let's both. Hey, my
ooh, ooh, yeah, ooh. It was like sounds and shit.
I can't do that shit with a straight face.
Like the shit that you would do in improv places was embarrassing as hell. And then there'd be like this dude this like 65-year-old in my improv like, Groundlings class. He's like, I'm trying to get on SNL. I'm like, bitch, give up the dream.
Yeah, at
Hate
that
to
point,
be negative, but
you're 65.
You're 65. What's the end goal here?
Commercials for Geico.
That
pays.
Yeah.
That fucking pays.
Do you audition for commercials?
No, I'm bad. They send me stuff and I don't do them.
They send me stuff and I'm like, this is gonna be the one. And then I'm like, I'll nail the audition and then I get a call back. I'm a completely different person. Anytime there's a callback, I fuck it up.
I know, it's frustrating. We gotta work on ourselves. That's self-sabotage. Yeah. I just only give a fuck about stand-up, if I'm real honest. I'll do anything and everything for stand-up, and if it's anything else, I don't really give a fuck. And I just find myself putting it off until the deadlines do.
Yeah. Like.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys.
Stand-up is all I fucking care about.
I'm also like, okay, you either like me or you don't. Just book me.
Yeah,
I'm like, just book me. I'm tired of this auditioning process.
Weirdo.
Yeah.
Two weirdos.
Two weirdos.
Sorry, I keep drinking the bubbles, man.
Yeah, get it out, Craig. Let it out.
Oh, I'm starting to sweat now, though.
You are?
Damn. But it's good, if it's too all white, it's too much. My jacket's cool, man.
Your jacket is cool, but if you're hot.
I'm fucking hot. It's gotta go. Fine, Craig.
Okay. Hell yeah. Got some cold water. Adjusting.
Gotta get in uniform.
You're in uniform. Hell yeah. You got your Nalgene bottle?
I got my Nalgene. I try to do glass, but it's heavier.
It's heavier, and I'm like, when it's in my car.
I get nervous. It's going to break. I'm going to shatter it. And
dude,
it's BPA free.
That's cool.
I hope so.
I love how you're like, it's BPA free, but before you were on meth.
I know, right?
It's like me. I'm like, I'm a hippie. I like organic food. It's like, bitch, you were on Adderall for like 10 years.
But you just wake up and you just learn the whole world's a lie. There's cancer on fucking receipt paper. TikTok's going to change the world. Fluoride, it's all a lie. Fluoride's bad for you. So get off fluoride. There was a fluoride spill on the highway, and they had to have hazmat suits to clean it up, and it ate the street.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know that shit either.
How'd you find out? TikTok?
TikTok.
Is that where you get your news?
Yeah, TikTok. But then you Google it and you're like, oh, there was a spill. Oh, it was fluoride. Oh, it did eat
the floor.
the floor. And then you click hashtag fluoride, and then you see motherfuckers who put it in our water in hazmat suits and gas masks because it's a fucking toxin. They're like, oh, but it's just a little bit.
That's
hey, how about just no bit. No bit. Anyways.
Wow.
I'm a hippie. You could use licorice root.
You can use licorice root?
Fennel.
Fennel?
Fennel's good for your gums, and we use a byproduct of aluminum. That's what it is. Fluoride. Some of the fluoride we use is a industrial byproduct of aluminum.
But didn't we have to get, when we were kids, didn't I get fluoride treatments in my teeth?
Yeah, we all did. That's why we're here.
That's why we do stand up.
Yeah. I just woke up. I'm like, why is there poison in everything?
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck?
But if you think about it too much, it's like
you
go nuts because you don't want to be that bitch either. Where you're
bless
like,
my food and pray. I'm like, speak clean.
Did you grow up Catholic?
Yeah.
Because
Episcopalian.
I went to all girls Catholic school.
Okay.
That shit
where,
fucked
where?
me up. In Woodland Hills.
Oh shit. Okay.
What about you? Did you go to Catholic school?
I went to public school.
Oh, dude, you're lucky. Did you have to go to church a lot?
Yeah.
When you were a kid?
Yeah, I went to St. Andrew's Episcopal Church in Torrance, California.
Were you an altar boy?
Yeah, I was for 10, 12 years.
I was an altar girl just so I could go to Six Flags.
I did it because they gave you wine.
That's amazing.
I was a bad altar boy. It was me and my sisters. They didn't let us do it together much after a few times. Because we're behind the priest, we'd be lighting matches. We'd be fighting, like straight up little rascal shit.
And, like fighting and
hair,
like
we're behind the priest, like people can't see us. But how about entertainment, You're like, look at these kids.
That would be so much more
entertaining. Go to the bathroom behind the priest and it's quiet and you flush, you'd hear it. Like,
no.
Yeah, we were bad. Like, who greenlit that?
Dude, I just did it because I was like, if I do this, I get to go to Six Flags. It was like, if you're an altar server, you get to go to Six Flags. Because my mom wasn't going to take me to Six Flags. She wasn't like a roller coaster mom. So I was trying to get in.
I wanted to do it because my older sisters did it, and I thought it was cool. And they told me not to do it. They're like, you'll see, you don't want to do this shit. It's a job. And then
it is a free job.
I started doing it, and I was like, you were right. Now they keep calling me in, and I smoke weed now, and I don't want to go anymore.
Yeah, no.
And I had to. And I would just smoke a blunt and then go carry the cross. I'd be like, this feels wrong, but I don't give a fuck anymore.
What about confession? Did you have to do that?
No.
You didn't?
That Episcopalian is very like liberal Catholic. It was a hippie. I don't even know, but this is what my mom told me and my grandma. Like the Episcopalian Church allowed the priests to get married, allowed homosexuality.
Oh, that's a way more chill one.
Yeah, and this was like 80s, 90s. This isn't now. It was all races, it didn't matter, which that's cool. I did appreciate that. Mm-hmm. It wasn't strict. There was no confession. You just like prayed, but I didn't pay attention, man. I know like one prayer.
Our Father.
Yeah, that
one. that one everyone knows.
And that's it. And I even still fucked that up. Like if we did it right now, I'd be like, oh Jesus.
Yeah, no. The thought of saying the Our Father out loud.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm good. I'll just pray to God. My temples are right here. I got it.
But also like words in Our Father who art in heaven. Like what the fuck?
Art thou in heaven?
Yeah.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yeah.
Thy kingdom come.
It's like, it's weird. When
And
you
that
say
was
it
a
out
female
loud.
god too, but they took it out of the Bible because it was written by man. Wake up.
Dude,
There's both. That's semantics. Yin and the yang. White, dark. Female, male. I don't know.
black, white.
Black, white. Yeah, all that shit.
Dude, I think
Duality.
if I was going to cast someone as God, I've said it before, I'd cast Beyonce.
Beyonce.
You don't have to
Let me
yes
see
and
who
that.
I-
Who do you cast as God?
Tupac.
Tupac as God?
He's a vengeful god.
That would be a dope
You better
God.
behave. He don't like it when you're ugly.
yeah, Tupac
And
as
he's got
God.
45.
Who do you cast as the devil?
Jay-Z.
Whoa! I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Why?
Tupac for life, homie. You got beef in 95. I'm still not over it. Fuck you,
Jay-Z
Jay-Z.
and
No,
Tupac had beef?
Yeah, it's in
I didn't
his
know that.
wrong. It's in his song. It's in his wrong. Bomb first. He goes, Jay-Z died too, looking up from Bomb Beat. He says, I can't say that word.
Uh-huh.
N-word, I'm behind you. It's dope. And listen to intro, Bomb First on Machiavelli album, The 7 Day Theory by Tupac Shakur. But you got to look it up as Machiavelli on Spotify, so don't type in Tupac. It's the one with Hail Mary, you trendy fucks, but know your history. Listen to the whole album.
Craig teaches Tupac the history
Against
of Tupac.
All Odds is the last song. It's about this fool Haitian Jack who was a criminal that's he's deported to whatever fucking Cayman Islands or some shit.
Uh-huh.
But he set him up in the lobby where he got shot 5 times when he was going to hang out with Biggie and Puff, and that's how that beef started. And what had happened was, I don't think Biggie set him up. You asked for it.
No. I'm
this
here.
shit.
I'm here.
And then Haitian Jack set him up. There's conspiracy theories that the government was involved. There is paper trails saying the FBI was involved to disrupt the hip-hop movement. And if you've ever seen this country's history with African-American people, it falls in line.
You would not be surprised about that.
But that's hearsay. Anyways.
Do you think he's alive?
No, I wish.
Dude, if Tupac was alive, what would be the goal there? Would you smoke a blunt with Tupac? Would you catch a movie with Tupac?
That's in one of my bits right now that bombs every time where I say I just want one conversation with Tupac when he was alive, but it never hits, so I stopped doing it.
Dude, it sucks when you believe in a bit and you keep doing it and you're like, I'm going to figure it out. You're like, I know I'm going to figure it out.
It sucks.
Dude, I have this one about the beach, doing a beach cleanup. I really believe in it. It has never worked.
I had to do beach cleanup, court ordered.
You did?
Yeah. I found like voodoo shit, like
Needles.
needles, condoms,
Ugh.
Dexter shit, like fucking sacrificed animals. It was horrible.
No.
I told the guy and I was like, hey, this shit over here and candles, man. He's like, clean it up. I
No.
was like, I ain't touching that shit.
No.
And he's like, well, you want a kid to find it? I was like, you tell those fucking tweakers over there. This tweaker ain't clean. I ain't touching that voodoo. I'm out of here. And they made this other poor kid clean it up. And I was like, Philly. His name was Philly.
Did you have to wear like an orange vest?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, and I grew up in the area, so I knew everyone. And they ride bikes. And I would be out there. And I'm like, what'd you do? And I'd just put my head down. Look away, Emily. Oh.
No.
It's better than the freeway, though.
Dude, the freeway cleanup?
So hard. The beach is actually harder though because you have to pick up. They may put me on seaweed duty. I don't know if you ever lifted bundles of seaweed.
They put you on seaweed duty?
It's when it all washes up, they got to clean it. It's so heavy. My back hurts so bad.
Dude,
It's
I
just labor.
there needs to be seaweed duty down the street from the beach that I go to. I'm like, what's up with all this fucking seaweed? I've never seen anything like that. I didn't know they made people clean that shit up.
It's a never-ending cycle that God keeps providing, and
then they just send
they
the
make the tweakers and junkies clean it.
That's crazy.
I fucking drooled on that.
Seaweed duty? I've never
Yeah,
even
that's
heard of that.
terrible.
And it gets like all knotted.
I was such a degenerate. That was for the firecracker incident.
The
And
firecracker
When
incident.
I threw, I threw firecrackers at police on horses in Hermosa Beach. That got me sober and into stand-up. And it was for that, and I got 10 days beach cleanup. And
10 days of beach cleanup?
Yeah, which sounds easy, but that shit sucks.
Dude, I know my friend invited me. This was the joke was supposed to be that it didn't work. And I was like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't want to clean up the beach,
Yeah, I
bitch.
don't
Are you
think-
crazy?
Yeah, let it
I
die.
haven't cleaned up my room.
Let the new world order win.
Yeah.
make the ocean acidic. And then I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I waited, like, I worked at Trader Joe's and I waited.
I remember when you used to work at Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I like instantly just pictured you in a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
When you said it, I was like, oh yeah, I remember when you worked at Trader
you
Joe's.
come in all the time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I waited till the last second, and I went to my manager like, hey, like, you got to give me work off because I got to go do beach cleanup because if I don't finish it, I'm going to go to jail by the date, you know?
Uh-huh.
I had 10 days to do it and 10 days to get it done, you know?
You waited till the last minute. You procrastinated on
and
your
I was
beach
like,
cleanup?
I looked at the paper. I was like, ah. And I worked like the next day and I called my manager. Thank God he was a Mexican fool and he was a little knucklehead and you could tell. That's just, I'm half Mexican.
Uh-huh.
I know I look white, but he liked the Raiders. So I was like, hey, fool. I know that's judging a book by its cover, but you know what the fuck I'm talking about. If you're from LA and you like the Raiders, you're a certain type of person.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, fool, I need time off of work. Because normally he was a hard ass. I was like, I got court order beach cleanup. Here's my paperwork. If I don't get it done, I'm getting locked up. I need your help. And then he was like, oh, fuck. And he's like, all right, fool. And he got everyone to cover my shift, which normally he would not have done that. You know what I mean? And then I got it all done. And the last day I said something to one of the guys. I was like, fuck you, fool. Because he was picking on my buddy, calling him a heroin addict. And he was.
Yeah.
And then I was like, because his name was like Bob or something. And he had this big old beard. I was like, fuck you, Bob. You probably got some hair on in your beard. He's like, go home. You're going home. And I was like, ah. And I just put my head down and kept picking up trash and just like hid from him. Because they could send you home and then you don't get credit.
You can get sent home from beach cleanup?
Yeah. Just for telling the guy in charge he looks like a junkie.
No.
You know? He started it.
No.
He made fun of my buddy Dustin.
No.
Anyways, I didn't say his last name. We're good. Also, too, it's so funny when you're a degenerate knucklehead. I swear on my life, every single day I did the beach cleanup, I would run into a fellow friend.
No.
Hey, Philly. What's up, Dustin?
No.
What's up? Some, like 4. Yeah, 5. Yeah, a lot. Yeah. Yeah, don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs unless you want to clean up the beach.
Just do good shit. It's so easy. Do good things. That's it.
Well, like, if someone told you, because this is the thing, it's like people tell you not to do drugs when you're a kid, right? Like, did you have DARE? Are you?
Yeah.
I thought, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I wanted to fuck my DARE officer so bad in 5th grade. It was the first grown-ass man that I was like, I am in love with this man. I was like, I'm never doing drugs.
Crushes start early.
What was your first crush?
Like kindergarten, this lady cleaned my hands and her titties were bouncing in my face.
What do you mean she cleaned your hands?
I got gum on my hands. She was cleaning hands and these big fat titties because, you know, she was bending down to wash my hands. And I just sang these fucking knockers. She's a big lady, you know? And I've been into big chicks ever since.
She had big tits and she was washing your hands, and you remember that.
And I was like, oh shit. I was like 5. I was like, I never felt these feelings. What's up, lady? And yeah, I was wild, you know.
When you have a crush as a kid, it's so weird.
It's so weird.
Like, I don't know how to act. I like used to have a crush on the painter that used to paint my parents' house. I'd like come out all the time and I'd turn red, and my parents would be like, "What's going on?" I'm like, I like the paint.
I'm fucking horny. You
I'm
idiots.
horny for the grown ass man that's painting the walls. Like, so weird.
It's a weird thing discovering your sexuality.
Yeah, but mostly like the DARE officer, his name was Officer Cronin, and he would like come in, and I couldn't even look at him when he came into the classroom.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm never doing any drugs.
I'll do drugs with you, sir.
But also, like, what a weird job to be a DARE officer.
I think there's just a better way to do it. Like, I don't know. If I'm talking to my kid about drugs, I'm like, look, you're going to probably do all of them. I'm not dumb, but just know that, like, if it's made by God, you all right. You're probably not going to overdose. You might come back enlightened a little bit if you're on mushies. Or weed. But if you're on fucking Oxycontin and Xannies, I'm like, you're going to die young, kid. I can't stop you. There's nothing I can do. That's why I tell my mom, you know, when she be like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, there's nothing you could do to stop me. I'll stop when I want to stop.
Yeah, that's interesting because I've also dated addicts and I've had to be an Al-Anon, which
Yeah.
has been really helpful in the past.
I probably should go to that.
We could all use a 12-step for something.
Yeah, my dad's crazy. I love him to death. I get along with him now, but you know, he just liked the drink, and we'd go to bars.
Mm-hmm.
He liked illegal shit,
Mm-hmm.
and I followed suit. You know.
Yeah, it's interesting because like if when you're dating someone who's an addict, it like gives you the tools to like handle it, but also
you're like, I could just have an easier life and not
date this
person. You know, that's the same thing to do.
That's the same thing to
But
do, but I'm
we all
like,
know-
I'm in love, bitch. I'll work these steps for love.
That's so funny. Oh my God.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Mary, mother of Joseph.
Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Well, I remember like in Catholic school, when an ambulance would come, people just start blessing themselves.
Yeah.
And sometimes when I hear an ambulance, it's like ingrained,
I do that shit,
and
yeah.
I'm like, what am I doing?
I do it.
What is that about though? Like I'm like, I hope it's okay. It's like
Yeah, I just pray for them. We're doing a good thing.
Okay.
Because we're just like, I wish you well, whoever the fuck you are. Yeah, you're like, oh, you're thankful. I do it. I don't know why you do it, but I'm thankful for my health.
Yeah.
And then I pray for them, like, good luck, buddy.
Yeah, it's like, oh, hope you're fucking okay.
Good luck with that stroke. Shouldn't have drank that bang. Shouldn't have drank that bang, huh? I told you.
One bang will put you into cardiac arrest.
Yeah, and kids drink multiple a day.
Bangs?
Like, yeah, and then kids are getting ulcers in the hood communities because they eat those fucking Takis and Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Dude.
And they get ulcers and shit. I'm like, you're 9. You're not supposed to have an ulcer.
Those Takis, though.
Yeah, they're good.
They're fucking good. Like, my hands look like I just murdered someone after I eat them, too. But I don't care.
Yeah, like have a bag a week, not a bag a day. A bag a month? It's
a bag a month.
A bag a month.
A bag a week?
It's just made with too many chemicals. It's got
Dude.
like... TikTok. I went down to TikTok. There's this thing in the
What's
heat.
your algorithm on TikTok?
Like plant conscious energy. If you follow the hippie accounts, they'll ruin all products on earth for you. Follow Food Babe.
Okay.
Manifestation Babe. I was raised by women.
Manifestation Babe and
My
Food
lady,
Babe.
she's a witch. She does that shit.
She does?
She was inspired by Manifestation Babe. And just all that shit.
Do you guys do like moon ceremony, the moon stuff?
She does all that.
Same.
I'll do some stuff with her just a little bit.
See, that's good. That's a way to connect.
Yeah.
I've had guys, I'm like, I'm going to do this moon thing. They're like, you're on your own, bitch.
Yeah, no, I love it.
I'm like, come on, let's set our intentions. Let's burn
Yeah.
this shit underneath the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Well, I know I look white as shit, but my family is old school Mexican. So with that being said, like voodoo, Santeria, witch shit, you're like, demonio, get it, go away.
Yeah.
Exorcist, I'm scared. So I was like, I hate this. But she's like, no, I'm the sweet witch. I'm the pink
I'm a
witch.
good witch.
And motherfuckers don't understand, like, we say witch shit. 99% of the stuff she does is just positive thought.
Intention.
Prayer, intention. Like, I'm going to open for Bill Burr and start selling out my shows. And then you put a little lavender oil, light a candle under the moon.
I do.
Like, that's all it is. It's intention.
But I think there's something about the writing it out
Yeah. And
that really helps me.
it does.
Because I'm like, okay, these are my goals. This is what I'm letting go of. On full moon, I do the things I'm letting go of. And then on the new moon, I do my manifestation shit.
See, I don't even know this shit, but my lady tells me this shit,
Dude.
and I just go, okay, babe. Let's fucking... So I do know this shit just out of straight ignorance.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love it because it's just positive shit. And anybody hating on this shit, I know those health and wealth accounts get annoying because too much positivity. You're just like, bleh.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
But it's better than hell on earth. Like, I need this shit to combat with the news.
Oh, dude, I can't even watch
I can't
the
watch
news.
it anymore. Turn off the news.
The news makes
Turn
me
off the
feel
fucking news.
fucking insane. I'm like, oh, all these things I can't control just in my face.
I listened to an NPR on the way here, which is still tainted, but it's somewhat biased news, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
If you're watching Fox or CNN, you're a dumb fuck.
Yeah.
They are off the Richter scales of propaganda.
Right.
And I was listening to NPR. I got so sad. I was like, I got to go be happy for Sarah. And then I put on Alan Watts'
Alan Watts. I love Alan Watts.
Yeah. This one.
Which one?
The Spotify. Just trust the universe.
Dude, I got into Alan Watts a while ago, and I listened. He has this one called The Spectrum of Love. It's like a 7-hour talk on love. It's fucking bomb.
I gotta try that.
Yeah.
Shit.
If I get high and I listen to Alan Watts, I'll just start cleaning my apartment.
And there's so many. My sister sent me this old school white lady. I forgot her name.
Abraham Hicks.
Maybe. Yeah.
Was she positive? Like,
yeah, it's all positive.
It's about like law of attraction and manifestation stuff.
Yeah.
Was it her?
I don't know, because
Okay.
I literally, I'm bad. If it's about Tupac, I got names, dates, information. This world, I just know I love that face, and it's always a good message. Like,
Hell
I know
yeah.
I fuck with Louise Howe and like some podcasts. I could give you some names.
Yeah, give
That
some
old school black lady that always cusses. She's like a fucking gangster.
What?
Oh shit, she's my favorite.
I like to share about these things because when people are listening,
just
it
sent
like
that to
gives
someone. Hang
people
on, hang on.
tools.
Right here, I just shared it with my sister.
Dude,
Wait.
she sounds tight.
She's a badass. She does Ayurvedic, holistic healing.
There's a lot of healers around where I live. Some are fucking real healers, and some are like trustafarians. That's what my neighbor calls them.
Oh, he sent me a booty. That's the wrong one.
Just
It's
just an ass twerking. You're like, yeah, have some inspiring
We're dudes. We're fucking dudes. We're dumb. We like fat asses and sandwiches. Like, that's it. If you're looking for more, I don't know where it is, but it was just
okay.
It was so positive. I think she's the voice that does Kanye's, even though it cannot always,
Yeah.
even though you're not ready for the day,
It cannot always be
the night. She's her.
Yeah.
Oh, that lady's a gangster, dude.
That's fucking
Everything
dope.
she says. Who the fuck did I share it with? I always share the positive stuff.
It's okay. If you don't have it, fuck it.
You ain't never heard a tree grow. I was like, oh. He was like, just keep going, fam.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, see, that's like inspiring, but like in a cool way.
This isn't what I was looking for. I just exchanged positive shit.
But it's good that you're exchanging
it's like
positive
either
stuff.
Fucking fat ass hips or fucking positivity. Or cats. Or
Tiny
cats.
waist, big ass, or cats and positivity. Those
But
are
yeah,
your
just like I know that's like simple and a child can say it and it's almost dumb, but it doesn't stop the fact that it's 100% true.
And
you know what I mean?
valuable.
Like, just keep going, fam.
yeah.
They don't need to watch you growing. It's
Yeah.
just like you're like, oh yeah. It's just that's all that is. Those little positive accounts that also make me want to stab myself a little bit because I like pain.
Yeah,
You know? But
yeah,
you're just like, oh yeah.
You're like, fuck, I did need that.
My lady taught me this is the best shit ever. I just learned it. Is this mine? Is this mine?
Mm-hmm.
This ain't even mine.
Mm-hmm.
Return to sender, bitch. Return to sender. It's your shit.
Yeah.
Why am I tripping over your shit? I got my own shit.
Return to sender.
90% of the time it ain't any of our shit. Did
Yeah.
I say that
Yeah,
right?
no. There's also, I saw someone's license plate frame today. Said, "Not my circus, not my monkeys."
Right?
The same
It's-
type of
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
It's like, that's
Those
your
little
shit,
things.
dude.
Those little things that just basically save you.
Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah. I'm spiraling in anxiety for what? I didn't do anything wrong. It ain't on me. This is them.
Mm-hmm.
This is their. You're just like, I don't need this shit. I'm gonna smoke my pen and chill the fuck out.
Hell yeah.
It's funny. The older I get, all I want is inner peace.
Inner peace, yeah, same. Catch me in the woods, dude. I'm like alone in the woods because I just want to be peaceful.
At the beach.
Yeah, it's the best. Okay, this was such a fun pod.
No, I know. Wait, I know. I don't want it to end. I'm searching for that lady.
Okay,
Who
well,
was
if you
it?
find the lady. Oh, this is her, Abraham Hicks.
Okay. Just
That's who I just brought up.
see what I mean? I follow all these. I don't know. It's good. I know it's good.
I listen to this bitch.
I stopped looking for reasons to feel bad, and I started
Looking for reasons to feel good. Yeah,
I stopped
if-
making the worst of things, and I started making the best of things.
I have her
I
book.
stopped asking other people to be the reason for me feeling better, and I decided that I could be the reason for me feeling better. And in that decision, I found ultimate freedom.
I love
And
it.
those who are watching-
Did I share it to my story? No. Damn
Well-
it. She just said some gangster shit. She goes, every day I wake up, she's like poetic and uses pauses. You know what I mean? Like, she's on
she's got a good
Kanye's album.
cadence.
She's got this gangster cadence that I can't even fathom. And I'm just like, oh, shit. Everything she says is like a mic drop.
Yeah.
And she said, she's like, when I wake up in the morning, and keep in mind, she's got like charisma. She's got big dick energy.
Yeah.
Even though she's a badass woman. And she just said, every day when I get up, and I'm going to ruin it because I'm not her, but this is what I saw earlier.
Yeah.
She goes, I look in the mirror, and I go, and she does her little eyebrow. She goes, you look pretty today, bitch. But like with like that positive bitch, you know, that like, you know.
The eyebrow thing for
and
me,
it
really
was just
made
it like makes you go like, ah, you know, like a rocky moment. Like, you're like, you're right.
Hell yeah.
And that's that inner peace, that inner love that we all fucking need. Because how many times we dating a hot person and they think they're ugly, or
Yeah.
it's just, this is
It's all the time.
too superficial. But there's a number scale in this world that people rate human beings, okay?
Right.
But I've said this before. Like, I'd rather have a 4 that's comfortable in their skin than a fucking 10 that's in her head.
Oh,
like,
dude.
I don't give a fuck.
There's lots of 10s that are in their head.
Like,
no, that's good. That's good.
It's a thing. You
I
know,
mean,
you get scared to say
because
stuff.
if you're a 4 but you have the confidence of a 10, it makes you like a 7. You know what I mean?
And it's just like, it's sad reality. Like, the hotter and weirder, like, you get, like, it's,
dude,
you're like 90, I'm fat. You're like, you're 90 pounds.
I know, but
I can't change your brain.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I can't
You know,
change
nobody's
your
90 pounds, but like,
body dysmorphia.
yeah,
Yeah.
it sucks.
Yeah.
It's like, I thought you had a banging body. Apparently, you hate it. That's why I'm dating you. No, it just sucks because it's just mental illness. It's self-sabotage, self-hate, or low self-esteem, or whatever, anxiety.
Well, I also think that like for women, like the social media shit gets you in your head because you're like, I got to put a filter on this.
It gets us all in our head, especially women, though.
Like, does my arm look fat in that photo? And then you're like spiraling for 2 hours by your arm fat. And you're like, I don't have time for this. It doesn't matter. We're all going to die. Yeah. Like, who cares if my arm looks fat in one photo?
I know all the
angles.
Dude, I got 2 older sisters, and my sister Nicole could teach motherfucking class. She's like, oh, no, okay, this angle, the light's over here, okay, go like this, everyone bend this way, and go like this, pop, pop. And she'll tell girls, and they do it, they're like, oh, shit.
Yeah, dude.
There's tricks.
Dude, that's why I like taking pictures by myself, because the shit that I do is embarrassing.
Yeah.
To get the shot.
I just
you
find
know what
the
I
lighting.
mean? Dude, the shit I do to get the shot. Kim Congdon and I were at the beach. It was so embarrassing. We were trying to take a picture for our Instagram together one time at the beach, and we were trying to take a photo together. We were taking photos of ourselves for like an hour. And this guy passing by.
A girlfriend.
It's so bad.
It's so bad.
And this guy that's
influencers in the wild.
It's so bad. It's so bad. Like, it was so bad. This random man just walking by goes, "You guys get the shot finally?" We're like, oh no.
It does make me angry sometimes. Like, just look up at the world. There's life. But I also get it because it is business. Like, we got marketing and promo and this and that.
It's fucked up.
I understand why you did it, and I understand why that guy's like, did you get the photo yet?
I know.
Wake up. There's God out there, man. Look up.
You're at the fucking beach. Go in the water.
Yeah.
Put down your phone.
I've been the photo shoot guy. Thank God. Okay, so my lady, she has a podcast with her homegirl. It's all about witch shit. Goddess Hangs.
I love that.
And
what's it called?
Goddess Hangs.
Goddess Hangs.
And it's dope because she just discovered all this, and they talk exactly that.
Okay.
And it's about the process of becoming a witch. Kind of like if we start a podcast in the open mic scene, we talk about the process of becoming a comic. It's that in the witch world because she just started during the zombie apocalypse. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
She got fired and she's like, I'm a witch now.
Hell yeah.
and the shit worked out.
There's a lot of witches in LA now.
Yeah.
It's like you have to. If you're going to live here, you got to become a fucking witch or you'll never survive.
Yeah, no, you guys basically just be positive.
Yeah, a positive
witch. What was
witch.
the point of this? I don't remember. I have ADHD.
Goddess Hangs?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I've been the camera. Thank God So her homie Juliet Piper, Sadie, my lady, and that's what I call her, Sadie Olsen. And her boyfriend's like a techie, edity, works for YouTubers.
Cool.
So he does all that shit.
That's amazing.
And I got out, but I had to do one photo shoot. But luckily, I'm bad at it, and I'm like a cartoon character, and they never asked me. I was like, hey, get him. I'm done.
Oh,
you know?
my God. That's amazing. Okay, well, that's our pod.
I love you. Yeah.
I love you.
Thank
It's so
you
much
for
fun
having
hanging.
me. That was so fun.
Where can people find you? And do you have anything coming up you want to promote? This is going to come out on Wednesday. So
Craig
anything.
Conant. I'm at the Adult Swim Festival in Philadelphia.
Hell yeah.
At Punchline, and then Austin, Texas. Oh, that's August 7th. Austin, Texas. I can't talk. Craig P. Conant. Look at me. August 26th, 27th. I love you all. Peace and love.
Where's the Adult Swim Festival?
Philly Punchline. They're just doing a bunch of venues.
Okay, cool. So we'll link to everything that's
Yeah.
yours in the description of the episodes. It'll be easy for people to find you. And thank you so much for coming on.
I just love you. Thank you for
I love
having
you
me.
too. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.